I have never been good at praying. There were times when I was too busy or too tired or just too angry. There were times when I cried until I could not speak to anyone, much less God. There were times when I thought I hated him or that he hated me, and there were times when I did not pray at all. But I always wrote. Even when I feared my prayers were only whispers in the dark, I wrote. And my poems, like my emotions, were messy, complicated, and often ugly. I recorded my pain, I recorded my unfiltered thoughts. I asked questions I could not even begin to answer. I poured all my pain onto the page and hoped for healing. And what is that if not prayer? I have also never been good at letting go. I do not want God to have control over my life. I want to make my own choices, shape my own destiny. I want to save myself. And poetry allows me to believe that I have power. Like the Bible says, the tongue, or in this case, the pen, can bring life or death. I can make people cry or laugh with nothing but my words. I can hurt. I can help. It is intoxicating and terrifying. But there are also days when I cannot help but write, like a wound cannot help but bleed. And on those days, I do not choose the poem. The poem chooses me, leads me to places I never would have thought possible. And now, looking back, I can see the times in my life when God was doing exactly that, steering me even as I struggled, bringing me exactly where I needed to be, even when I did not believe it. God has always been guiding me, and someday I hope I can learn to let him. And I used to think that by writing, I could take all the shattered pieces of myself and fuse them together into something like stained glass. Now I know that I can't, but God can.